it's strange. It's a strange feeling because in the beginning you don't want that comfort. No, you don't want to be around people. You just want to, I don't know, like be together, ourselves, but we don't want.
You want your own space.
But it's incredible. The people come to you to show you support, and people that you never imagined that they will feel something for you.
At Aishel House, the rhythm of life is surrounded by Shabbos. One of the highlights in the building is that on Friday we always have fresh challah. Eliana was eating the challah one Friday night and she said, "Rachel, when do you make this challah?" I said, "Too early." She said, "No, I want to join you making challah."
It was a special place. Nobody goes to the kitchen at that time. It's Rashi and me, so it was like a bonding place. I had such a great time with her, sharing her stories, and I don't know how it works, but everything that we were talking about, I can feel that it was related for something that I was feeling.
Once my daughter was visiting also, and for some reason Ileana couldn't go downstairs at 6 o'clock, so my daughter went down there, and she came out with tears, but tears of happiness.
We all shared the same feeling that it was an energy that flows there that makes you feel warm, no?
Mm-hmm.
That makes you feel
Welcomed. Yeah.
and you find some peaceful in the middle of this whole process, painful, and I don't know how to put it in words.
At the beginning, we thought that we were going just there for a stay that was going to be very comfortable in a very friendly and well-controlled environment. But it turned out to be a whole experience with them. They're such a great family. The warmth and understanding, not only by Rabbi Lazarov, but from Rachel too. We always had communication with them with few words, but you could just feel it. And of course, all the people that we met in the Aishel house, you get a lot of warmth and support from them. Everybody's going through their own ailments, through their own treatments with different diagnoses and different prognoses. And everybody tries to support everybody, although they are very concentrated in their own things, their own treatment. After the diagnosis, then comes a period of waiting. And it's a waiting period that really wears you down. You're waiting for the results of this and this other test and this other test. I don't know, months go by. It's tough. And then the treatment. And to digest the information, because cancer, it's like a sentence. Your whole scope of your life, it changes immediately. You start just thinking about mortality, definitely, and about the family, about yourself, the things that you would want to do. And you start seeking for a second chance to see if you really can make it through this.
Scary, very scary. Not to know if I will be able to help and how can I help. Everybody tells you you have to be strong and you have to have faith, but it's hard. You don't know where to find that strength. And you feel like empty, no? Some kind of emptiness, like a hole inside yourself. When he was going to have the surgery, we were going to do the blessing. She saw me and she said, Ileana, today you have to pray, but pray for the things that really matters for you. Pray for Ellie, for the surgery to go well, to have a good result, to have a fast and great recovery. And I was in shock because when I pray during the Challa, I will pray for everybody to be healthy, for peace, pray for myself, for my family. It was like shocking for me, but I did it and it felt so good because you feel that you had in that moment a connection with God. I don't know, and you feel that it's gonna be okay.
And when I saw her that day, I said, thank you so much. My wife came out of all the conversations, all the experience of making Challa and the contact with you. She looked at me and she smiled and said, you thought you came here only for treatment? You came here for much more. And actually, yes, we left with so much more.
In the building, we have a beautiful painting of the Kriyas Yamsuf, of the splitting of the sea. I feel like we walk through the water with many people. We experience many people's splitting of the sea. With Ellie and Eliana, we got to know them as they were coming towards their big sea. And when the sea split for them, we were so privileged to be there and maybe pointed out some beautiful hanging fruit that were there. And they took and they ate and they went. And now, thank God, they're in such a beautiful place. This is our prayer for everybody.